This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. Thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 25 of Building Robocop. In this issue we're putting the hip attachment together. After looking at The Long Road to Robocop 2. Yeah, I haven't watched Robocop 2 in many a year. I think it was alright. I think 3 was the one that started to go very heavily downhill, and the series was a bit rubbish. But, yeah, I shall go back and watch Robocop 2 soon. So, yeah, read all about the road to it, if you like. Any successful film is likely to have a sequel, isn't it? So yes, this is a continuation of the left thigh, but basically it's the ball joint for the hip. Making it up, metal bracket there that goes in there, then that attaches to the leg that we've been doing so far. Nice and easy, ready for an internal attachment. I do like that all of these different figures and things, all have different ways of attaching things, from the Terminator to Iron Man to this. They're all just a little bit different, although they're giving the same end result. The way they work is just slightly different. The origin of the autonomous car. Yeah, self-driving cars, they're going to be a thing. I mean, they're a thing already, but they're not really a thing. But yeah, I don't know that I'll be really happy with a completely autonomous car. Driving assists, yes, I'll give you that. But yeah, I don't know about that. And companion robots, yeah, I'm all for them. I'm all for a robotic friend. It's all good stuff. Yeah, I like that idea. Right, let's clear this out of the way, and let's get the bit that's Robocop's poking out from behind my stand here. Let's get this hip joint put in. Right, so this is a ball joint, as opposed to a hinge that will only work in one direction. This will enable it to bend in multiple orientations. There's one in the foot. No, the foot was all hinged, wasn't it? But yes, this is what we're doing. We've got a substantial metal piece, because this is obviously all that's supporting the leg onto the body. So that's quite interesting. This goes through there, so the pointy bit comes out there. And then we've got this to go on the top with the two little caps. So the caps go basically the small one first, then the big one, or as it says in the magazine, put the big one inside there, then the small one inside there, and then put that inside there, like that. So we've got 3 screws to put that in place. Obviously, I should have paid attention to where the screw holes were first. I can't see them from the outside. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. The top one is between these two. If we go about there, should be about there. So let's grab some screws out. We're going to need 3 for that, and 2 more to attach it to the leg. Let's see how lined up I got that. Bet not very. Not very at all. Let's get that rotated around. And then get that to a hole. That feels like that's going somewhere. Yep. So this is tricky. I mean, the building of it isn't tricky. Getting it lined up is not really a problem. The problem is, how tight do you make it? It all depends how tight you do up these screws as to how flexible the joint is. And it's a fine line between the joint being able to move and the joint not being able to move. It will feel like it's too tight, and that's probably about right, because that at the moment moves around, but that's going to be far too floppy once it's actually built up. So what I'm going to do is figure out which way around this is going to go. Holes there are equidistant, so I will need to check which way up that's going to go, because obviously you want to make sure that that post is going in an upwards direction. It looks like the holes here are at the top, so I'm going to bend that round that way. Until that's attached, I'm not going to be able to move this afterwards, after I've got these nice and tight, because you're not going to have enough leverage against that joint to do anything with it. Now, in past builds, I have added lubrication to these. Don't know that that's going to be necessary with this one. It probably will, or it won't. We'll figure it out down the line. But yeah, that is not moving at the moment. But obviously, once I've got something else attached to that to give me a bit more leverage, I'm sure it will. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be okay. This goes on the outside. Like that, in the right location. And the two screws will hold that in place on there. So again, the tricky bit is getting it lined up properly. That hole feels like that's a thing. Yep, that's gone into a hole. Let's get the same on the other side. That is also in the right place. So I'll get those tightened up momentarily, but there we have the start of the hip joint. Looking good. I like it. I like it quite a lot. It's coming together. It's already quite substantial, the leg, but there we go. Next time, I think we're doing a little bit more on the leg. I think we've got the other outside plate. So we'll get him looking even more Robocop-y. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. I shall see you soon. Hopefully next time we're going to be attaching that, because I don't like having loose little bits floating around. So let's see that soon. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.